I guess I'm live. Give me a second. Yeah. Um, Today, I'm live streaming. Of course, you can see this. Um, I'm Chris with Kazumi Chan Productions, and today I'm gonna continue work on my character design. I'm gonna continue to rig the character to uh, to be used in a future animation, but I have not decided what to do for hold on, edit, for what type of animation. Just real fast here, I know YouTube par- partnership is changing, so what that means is that um, I won't be able to monetize my work on here. So the only thing that we can do for right now is just to have this live stream with no ads on it for right now. But if you want to donate to me through my PayPal account, uh, it's not a requirement, but it sure helps me out with my content and support to my channel. And make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, all social media. Later on, I'll get back into social media like Twitter. Like, I don't know what's out there. I've been away for too long. Alrighty. The last time I attempted to monetize my live stream, um, YouTube decided that it was okay to demonetize my live stream. But if you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong here, or if the YouTube system is still broken, that'd be good. Let's add some music now. Know what I like to do for having free music is just going under the Crate audio library. They have like thousands of um, uh, audio songs that you can use for your live stream or for your video. That one is good, but I need something better. Sounds like gangster rap. But yeah, with YouTube, I'm not sure what they're thinking or anything. But I really don't uh, like to use it as much. I'm on Twitch TV. I believe Kazumi-chan 1, I think. I'm not sure, but you can also watch me there. Let's see, Twitch. Yep. Excuse me. I just need something common. Whatever works. So let's talk about what we're doing today, if anything. My poor computer. I really haven't played with my computer in over a year. Things were bad at the house. So, I'm scared to press play because sometimes I got my monetizable music on there. So Ooh. So, oh, real fast. Thanks to this new subscriber from 9 hours ago. Thank you for subscribing. Now tell your friends. I like that one better. Give me a second. I wonder why it's doing that. Sorry for the sloppy live stream, but it's been over a year since I live streamed anything. So of course I hope that will show up. There we go. Hey Ledger man. Sorry buddy. This is how you can how can see your chats. Sorry. Just give me a second. Let's go under the file fast. Oh hell no. Oh no no no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I don't know. I don't need that today. There we go. So let's last week we started this project file, and the end result is this. Let's continue to develop the character even more. So first off, I'm gonna save this as probably OC V2 if it will allow me to there it goes. Sorry, my computer's all funny today. Let's call this V3, and so anyway, I want to clear the animation. So I'm going underneath the animation. I wonder what's going on here, but that's okay. Whatever computer. I don't know why it's doing that. Yep. Yep. Let's have to more detail on this shoe. There's my stupid computer again. Hey, the all caps have gone nowhere. That's awesome. The reason it's doing that is because I've been away from my computer for such a long time. Yeah, technology, you guys love it. Just like that. Copy that and then duplicate it. Okay. You can shout that ideas legit, man. Oh my. Why does it do that? Okay. Whatever, computer. Whatever. You can suggest any ideas for what the animation might going to be. I was thinking of her being a ninja and then jumping down and then holding a samurai sword. Which I think is pretty cool, but you might want to suggest something below. I don't want to. Oh. It's not even. Let's save that real fast. With the Moho 12 or Anime Studio, you won't always want to save your artwork. Well, it's also true that every other program out there, like After Effects, Adobe Flash, everything also has the same flaw of shutting down. So let's see if he's you in the shooter, okay. Alrighty, but okay, we're gonna start from scratch. Okay, that I can do. Well, let's actually get this race character out of the way first. Because I don't remember where I put your Sense of Shimmer and Shooter characters on my computer. It's been ages since I've been able to play with my computer. Yeah, well, don't scare me, computer. Don't scare me. Actually, that's too far away. I can't grab the points. This is a trick that I know of. That if you want, for example, this boot to go up here or something, all you got to do is select the right points. It's not allowing me to select it. Give me a second. There you are. There's just to make sure. Clear shape. Yeah, I'm going to just be doing that then, because it's just easier to do. We're gonna have to match up the shoe color to this thigh muscle. So we're gonna just copy this color over to there, and then should be good. I like the accent of the pink. Since I don't have the whole tire body rig yet, can you just see how that looks real fast? Let me actually save this real quick, and then we can oh, I don't know, it's give me a second. Oh god, it's been stupid. Oh well, it's been stupid. Oh my god. Don't worry, I'm still here, I think. Yeah, she does. For right now. Why is it updating my computer right now? Doesn't it know that I'm live streaming? Oh my goodness. So anyway, so let's select all these points and then copy it. Then let's go over here, select this same points, delete the points if I knew how. Okay, I do. It's actually select this color. Then we're gonna just be creating an ad for this it's okay to mess up once in a while. That's how we learn to animate and stuff. So to morph this into a hand, it's not gonna be I really don't want to do that because the problem is if I do the hand like I've been doing in the past, I'll have to deconstruct this whole arm. And I really don't want to do that. I want to make it simple. Since the characters on screen, they won't, you won't be able to see it. In the shot. But the reason why we make full characters with me, for example, let's see if I want to show one of her hands or show one of her eyes or something in the shot. I can always shoot it without worrying about remembering to draw out the body parts. Let me just copy that hand, delete it. Then let's close this, duplicate this layer, call it well, I think I made the reference layer out of it. Well, let's call it Angel. There we go. And let's group this section to let's actually convert this group layer into a switch. So right click it, convert to switch. Very cool. Let's see how they're doing. Um, that looks horrible. I'm gonna select the stroke. There we go. And then let's duplicate it. That will work. But I also need to set this origin pointer on here so that it reminds me to put the hand over to the wrist. Duplicate it one more time. And I said a few more points. May I read your comments? Okay. That's pretty good right there. Let's actually give her one more thing. One more and gesture. You see, for me, I go for simple shapes to get the same effect as drawing out the hands. So what I'm doing right now is shaping her hand into a fist. It's not easy. Well, in general, drawing is not easy, let alone animating your character. But how does that look? Yeah, definitely. Let me minimize that. Save the document, and then duplicate that layer now. Let's just drag. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Just sometimes if you don't copy just the hand, it will create the whole arm by accident. There we go, simple fix. I want to zoom in on that thing, and then finally we can duplicate this. Drag it over. Let's go ahead and flip that over. And since the arm and the hand doesn't have any stroke, we can kind of cheat. Cheat how we can put this thing together. I think so. This will be our base model for both the characters, since it's just easier just to work on this one versus trying to do all three of them at once. Just go ahead and make the head bone. Right now I'm displaying the visual quality of the characters down to the wireframe so that I can easily manipulate the points. Let's zoom in. Gonna just touch the canvas to every face part. So I got the eyebrows, the freckles, the mouth. Now let's concentrate on the face itself. So I'm gonna start hiding the facial features. It's not that hard of a thing to do. Let's create one for the back of the head. This is gonna be the most difficult thing that you're gonna have to do with the Moho 12 for your characters. My advice to you is just to keep it as simple as possible. Mm. uh, oh, I miss YouTube, even though it's a pain in the butt right now, um, with everything. Let me, um, no. Oh, there we go. I forgot how to do that. It's fine. Then after we do all the rigging right here, we're gonna go ahead and make everything into its own style of hair, eyes, lips, skin color, so that way I can easily adjust the color of the character and kind of morph everything around the character itself. See, the reason why I'm putting all these bones around the face, the eyebrows, the eyes, I want them to move in a certain direction all at once with the master bone. Typically, I will use something over to the side. I think I remember, but I'm not too sure. It's been a long time. And with arms, it's gonna be easy. So all you got to do is just make sure that you follow the points. Then you can either divide the rest up into 3 sections. The arm into 3 sections. The bicep, the forearm, and the hand. Yeah. So that way you can easily manipulate each body part according to your character's body proportions or whatever. But anyway, at the end here, you're gonna have a quality character to work with. And at this point, I'm gonna draw out the bone for the leg. So I know that this top part is the calf. Not the calf, the thigh muscle. Now I'll create the nether bone. trying it close to the, what is it called? The, ankle. Sorry. It's been a long time since I draw anything. I'm gonna use the arrow case to go up the chain to highlight that root bone. So I'm gonna make sure that the bone doesn't do that like I did. Sorry. And then here comes the fun part. We're gonna save this. Gonna save it as OCV4. Let's see if we're still on. How about sorry, comment on, yeah, but yeah, unfortunately, I've been drifting away from MLP stuff. That's only because yeah, I could, but God. Then we're gonna have to select this bone, select these points. See, the reason why I drifted away from MLP, my disappointing is friendship, just because I got bored of it. I just really want to showcase my talents on my channel other than MLP, because if you look at the other YouTubers that are making content from MLP, they're not really getting the same views as before. I think The craze started back in 2013, where multiple YouTube channels were just making videos about MLB, but I can do it for you, buddy. Oh, I think I forgot one. One important bone. That one. See, I want it to be separate from the pupils. Right now I'm they are binding the bones together. And sometimes I will forget the bone too. Let me hide this stuff. Make sure that breastbone is selected, and then see all these dots. I'm just lining up the dots with the bones. It's so simple. You named her Lucy? Okay. Let's call her Lucy then. That's so funny. With my setup right now, I cannot see your comments unless if I do this. Go over here and then select this. So it's just funny. So she's missing her face. Don't worry, her arms are still there. But let's make sure that the bone strength is down to 0. I have not bound the bones yet to the face yet. It's very important that we get this order right. Because what it's actually doing is this pulling these points over with the master bone. It will make sense as soon as we're done here. Come on. So I'll get this font. Let me zoom in real fast. Bound. Oh. Again, I have to make sure that these wounds are right over the face. Or else it will mess up the artwork as soon as we try to manipulate it. Like here, you can see where it doesn't line up with this chin, or when you're doing work just like I am doing for my animation, it's kind of important to line up the bones with the correct points, or else it's gonna warp your image. Except for the ears, the mouth, the eyebrows, they can be all generally the same area. But I think I forgot. Okay. Thank you. And yet the hardest thing that's going to be a pain is the ear, face parts. That's only because they have more moving parts than the rest of the body. And I don't think, except for cartoon management on his channel, he makes good cartoons out from the same software which I create my characters from. I don't think anybody else takes so much care and time with their characters. I can name a couple of animators here. I'm not gonna be mean, but yeah. But they look like a 12-year-old doing the animation. And then the last part for the head is gonna be the hair. I'm gonna have to find this layer to this backbone, right? Or that will ensure that this bone will move with these bones when in animation. It's just simpler to do that ahead of time. And for the torso, versus me just binding the group layer, we're gonna bind the individual layers. It's just easier to do. So I'm gonna layer bind it just like this. And bind the neck. Then also bind it with this. It just makes things simpler to do. Then let's concentrate on these hands. So we're gonna layer bind it to these hand bones. I need to change the wording of this one. The reason why is because if you're deep into animation and you need to change one of these hand poses, it's going to be harder to do. Okay. And for this one, it's going to be more easier to bind. We're going to point bind it. Select this one, select all. Come over here, bind it. Okay. So we're gonna select the remaining part of the drawing, so and bind it. And just keep doing that. Let's see if it works. Ooh, it does. So that does that. Then we can later on we can redesign Lucy to be other characters too. Just think of it as a master character for all of them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you should. Well, I would imagine the only guy on YouTube that's saw my original animation is Electric Man, a 335. But other than that, everyone else hasn't. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Point bind everything. So we're gonna select this top bone. Select everything. Come on. There we go. Bind points. Doing the same thing. I'm just making sure that the points are bound to the right location. You see how the gonna test the bones just to make sure that the character rig is moving correctly. Let me stop and how about how about alright. Sorry for that if you hear any crackle and pop. I was readjusting my mic. Let's actually zoom in on the leg. I know that with most people, when they start with computer animation, they go, oh my god, it's so hard. It's not, just have to get used to it. Same thing with drawing your own characters and stuff. I know it's very, very intimidating. I don't like how it bends, so I'm gonna select this point up here. Adjust the curve to sharp. Let's see how that will bend. You see how the foot bends in a weird way. Let's go ahead and fix that. We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna probably go out to this top layer. Make sure it's a wireframe. Select this bone. Then it's all the way up here. I did not bind it correctly. I'm gonna select this artwork. And then let's point by this bone up here. I select these 3 points. Oh. You see how it's just a mess if we don't do that. So we're gonna select everything in this bone layer. And sometimes just by guessing, will help you since I already found everything. It really doesn't matter if you do this. Just to make sure that the reason that it's floating like this is because it's not connected directly to the bone. So let's make sure that the parenting is correct. Let's see. Yep. Like this. And just like for this one, we're also gonna do the same thing as this one. Instead of copying this layer over here, we're gonna have to manually adjust it by hand. That's only because it's harder to bind everything. So we're gonna make this curve a sharp point. And let's go down here. So look at this point right here. In the long run, what we're doing will benefit you much better than to discover these mistakes later on. I think that will work. Then we're gonna zoom back out. And let's select this bone up here. Let's bind everything. It's fine that the dress is a little bit wonky for right now. We're only setting the bones. It's pretty good. That's okay. We're not gonna move the foot as much. Uh-huh. Did I forget to tell you that my channel is a family-friendly channel? I'm not gonna do the other YouTubers. I'm not gonna do Logan Paul. Oh God. Oh God, that boy. So, the last step to do is just to create the controls for the character's head. And I'm not too sure how many controls that I need, but we're gonna just have to guess. Let's actually work with this one right now. We're actually gonna have to parent these. To this bone, then go over here to strength, zero them out. We don't want them interfering with the other bones, other artwork. So I'll grab this one, and it could be any one that you really want to control. Let's make this coral. Let's call this head. Turn. It's very important to name that bone as head turn. Now let's see if I remember how to do this. Right now I'm shift clicking and selecting all these bones. Selecting this bone. And then going over here to bone constraints. And then position bone control. Then we're going to select head turn. So think of this as a percentage. So we're going to move. This is only a test. We can adjust it later. As need be, but right now we're gonna tell the bones right here to follow this head turn 20 25% and the negative 0.25. All that means is that it's going to move the base over. See if I go to frame 1, move this bone. You will be able to see how the bones are moving. So for the two. But that's not what we want. What we want is everything to be moving. So if I move it over to the right, I want the bones to follow to the right. So we're gonna have to change this over. And I forgot some bones, that's okay. And then let's reset that to 5. You notice how everything is starting to shift to the right now. I don't think I have to move this bones, because since they're both the pupils, I don't have to switch. My bad. And this one is gonna go -1 to -1. There we go. It's a little bit hard to explain how this whole thing works. Just go 0.10. Now all I'm doing is just telling the computer, hey, I want this moved over 10% now. And it's just a trial and error with this part right here. You don't want it to go 500%. That will make the thing more whack. But let me adjust that chin. That's perfect. And kind of. You can see where I'm going with this. See, but if you move it that far, it will actually wreck the neck because there's no artwork underneath the chin. The reason why the eyeballs are just floating there is because there's no bone to tell this bone what to do. Unless if I do this, I'm gonna delete the frames. So with these two, instead of telling these peoples to grab a hold of the with that base, I'm gonna go ahead and select that bone. You cannot see it, except if we move it to frame 1, then move this bone. If it will allow me to, I don't think it will allow me to grab it. There we go. See. Now you got the easier way to do a head turn. Now this isn't the full head turn. So you can look left to right quite easily. That's good to know if you want to have your character looking at a certain direction during the animation. You can also do it frame by frame, which is harder to do, especially with a puppet character, just like this one. We're gonna just go ahead and delete these keyframes. Sure that we're on frame 0. And select this bone. And let's select this one. Yes. Oh my. Yep. Yep. Let's see, let's call this blank. We can bring in the actions window. Then we're gonna just call it blank and then go over to 6 frames. Oh, this is very important. Make sure that this auto freeze key is checked off, because or else it will make a keyframe for every bone. Make sure too that you're selecting the bone group. Okay. The interpolation should be on smooth. And then let's drag the eyes down there. And then let's just zoom in. And let's make sure that the animation is right. Then let's go over here and do the same thing on frame 6. And do that. And select as. Then you make it what is it called, sharp. Then we're gonna make sure that it closes just right. That's all we need to do for the blank, I think, because we don't need to have about 16 of these blinks that be right off this. So all you just need is one for it to blink. So that's good. Now for the mouth movements, what I like to do first is to bone constraint, then put everything to 0, then to 90. Okay, and then since I don't think I have a ton on this character, we can get rid of Hold that. Open. Oh. Can get rid of too. Make sure you're also aligning with these bone controls and marking them accordingly, because you don't want to get confused. No, will also help you if you select bone, show label. No, will tell you blank. Gonna call this bone open. Doing the same thing. This is only with Moho 12 Pro, where I will name everything for you as soon as you give me a second. As soon as you select the bone. We're going over here to frame 6, rotating this bone. And since this mouth is so easy, we're gonna also select auto for your keys. Which is a weird word. I don't like that word. We're gonna actually start dragging the points downward, just like this one. Can actually just do this. Let's make sure that it's I would not recommend doing this for your character. If you guys are doing your own characters, I would not suggest doing like this, because it's harder to control the points than to make a simple switch layer for your mouse. But unless if you want natural animation, I would suggest doing it. We're also gonna show the label to that one. Then after we're done here, I'm gonna start renaming these body parts and selecting the colors. And call this Oops. There we go. And then let's say if we want to copy everything from the open, I got to come up here and select open. And then we'll copy hold on. Good to remember. Aha. Okay. You can also copy the keyframes over to the last one. Over to the new one, that is. So now we're gonna make a O sound. So O's are O. But you can do whatever you want with your animation. I would suggest playing around with a what is it called? The artwork. Okay. But with your character animation, you can do whatever you want. For as long as you don't mess with this upper lip where it's positioned, you should be fine. Or else it will look weird. I'm gonna zoom out. That's looking pretty good. So let's go back out of it. And we're finally done. Now we're gonna save this as OCB5 now, because I really don't want to lose Lucy right here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start selecting these color values and such. I don't think I need my tablet for this one. Right now, right. Oh. Now with these paints, I'm gonna select these colors, create a new style, call it here. Yep, there we go. Then we're gonna go over here to style one and select each color. Make sure every color is selected to the hairstyle. This is a very easy way to make sure that your characters, objects are organized, but I don't do it often. Same thing with this eyebrows. We're gonna select this red pupils, call it pupils. Okay. I wonder how the live stream is doing. Yes. Yay. It doesn't do it no more. If you've been here for a while, on my channel, you do know that when I started live streaming, like probably last year, I've been having some issues with the internet. And that's only because of certain people doing stuff. Like with my boyfriend's dad, he would stream his Netflix account without telling me or giving current the world. But yeah, I had to toss him out to the street. Because towards the very end, he was being violent towards me after my dad passed away, and that was no good for me. She had no eyes. But yeah, everything's been doing better, except for a couple weeks ago. My mother, well, she broke her arm somewhere, and it was not cool. So I've been taking care of her. Stuff like that, so but yeah, I really don't want to go directly into it to say what now. But know this, I am safe, kind of happy. Plus two, I'm live streaming, so yeah, everything's good except for YouTube. I don't know if they're gonna have a boycott of YouTube now or something. But if you're gonna ask me what I'm going to do about YouTube, probably nothing. Because for almost about 10 years, I've been on YouTube. And I barely made any money from this, only for my real job. But I like to post my what did you call it? My content. With this now, we're gonna actually create a new cell called arm skin. We're gonna make sure that it converted it over to the arm skin. We can also select this color of this wolf or whatever it is on her shoulder. Create a new color called shirt color. Oh my. We can just leave the boots as it is. It really doesn't matter. Let's select the back color of the hair. See, what I'm doing is the bare minimal character creation. But I also want to show people how to do stuff too. It's also we need this pattern so that in my brain I can go, oh, that's a pattern. with this now. You remember that I created a shirt color, so I'm gonna change it blue. Oh, it's probably on the neck layer. Oopsies. See, that's why you don't have too many different parts on one layer. You should just be able to go, oh, okay, I want this one and this one to be on the layer so that you don't get confused like I just did. Now while I'm here, I'm gonna select these 2 points. And then dragging them up. It's okay, it's all hidden through the other layers. The point is that I don't want to see the neck breaking if I have to make the character look up. So make sure that you save that document. And I think I selected the shirt. So, she's almost ready for animation. Make sure it's something. Yep. I like vampires. I'm not like obsessed with vampires. But I like Hotel Transylvania. If you ever seen the movie with Selena Gomez and Adam Sandler, it's a fun movie to watch. That neckline is bothering me, so I'm gonna adjust the points. I'm just reshaping the points. I'm not adding any points, so let's set a curve position. Set you do a test pose. See, the only way that you're gonna get better is to practice and practice and practice. Also, too, I can make her look at funny. Too. And at this point, in your design of your character, you can also to add a bone or two to the animation. So oh. Sure, it's on frame 0, copy, paste. We're actually gonna make her smile now. Probably frown too. There's an easy way to do that without destroying this whole thing. Just make sure it's negative 90 to 90. Oh my. So I don't know if I ever said this enough, guys, but thank you so much for your support over the last year, even though I wasn't on. I think I jumped up from 200 to 318 over the last year, and that's without me posting anything. And that's so awesome of you guys to do that. This one is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna rotate this phone. Just reset it. The reason I want to reset it is because I can do this. I can rotate the phone. And then we'll go back up. On the frame 12, I'm gonna be pressing that auto upgrade keys. So selecting the points, resetting the points. And the reason I have two here is because for one, I'm gonna have her smile. Then we'll go back from this. From 24, I'm gonna do the reverse now. Gonna grow this, grow this, grow this, grow this. And then she's not happy. See, if you cycle through the timeline now with your keyers, you're gonna see the smile, the frown. That's what you want to see. So I think we've done a lot of work today. I don't know what's happening. So so let's now work on some common actions like walking. So walk. I always like to use the walk style first because it's just easier. Now, of course, if you're new to my channel, I'll probably post something new. Probably posted about new tutorial about walk cycles. But you want to flip this one. Come on, there we go. Look for the This is called the stride, or at least I call it the stride. Oh, it's also important to make sure that Dexter is enable animated layer ordering. So that means that every layer that you see, it can be animatable. But let's be sure that I can pull off this. It depends on what is your character's built like, and also too what type of what your character is. Do I want to say this? Feel like. So, in this instance, it's kind of neutral. Oh, before I get too far. Let me show you. This is why you label your bones. See what I am doing is making 2 target bones. And this will help us get a better walk cycle in general. Make sure that you flip these bones around. I wonder if it'll see what I'm doing is making a mess. I don't remember. We'll fix it. I think I had to add the bone underneath the foot bones. Also, too, I don't want to make these apparent to anyone. So instead of the right foot, we're gonna make it the right target. There we go. And then make this the left target. Oops. It's a little bit wonky. Yeah, she's going to. How far I'm walking now. Just make sure that she. See, I put too much gap between the legs, so I think we can fix that. Just by deleting this, deleting this one. Make sure you're on frame 0, guys, to do this. sure that you drag these down. See, sometimes with the Moho 12, it automatically finds the remaining points to the existing bone. Now we can use these bones to the corresponding bones. Let's actually go into the there we go. See, we're gonna have to just play around with the bones a little while to get straight. So to make a keyframe on frame 24. And then I think I can I'm this is so that it doesn't reach frame 1, because if you go frame 1, it's gonna repeat the same keyframe, which means stuttering. So let's go to frame 12. I'm gonna just switch these to bounce back. See, if we scrub through it, it will actually look like she's skating now. That's what we want. For right now. And check that. Somebody last week, I forget who it was asking me what was other free keys That's all it is. It's just to lock down everything. Let's see. See, I also want to go down this step. Too. Then once it gets here, you can raise it up. Then what I like to do, is just kind of sway the head a little bit. And then look at the animation. It's probably doing that just because there isn't much you can do about it, so just pray that fixes it. Cool. It looks like she's stepping. That's what I want. Well, it's only because I'm using more than a stroke. You just got to sit here and go, does that look right? Now when you switch positions from this pose into walking pose, let's say, it's just easier just to do everything on one file. Versus like, hold on, I got the backwards. It's easier to do it in multiple files versus one. So we call this walk front. probably the hardest thing that you're gonna do for walk cycle. It has to be a front walk cycle. That's only because it's not grabbing the what is it called? Grabbing the leg and going, okay, it has to go over here. Just have to think, well, it looks good enough. So we're gonna do the same thing. Oops. I forget. We're gonna do the same thing, type in 2. And then on frame 12, we're gonna just free the keys. If I can get over to the keyboard. Then with the stage, we're gonna just be switching the arm position a little bit. Now you have balance just like this one. Now when you go to frame 6, you can uncheck this because we don't want every bone locked. Instead, we're gonna have the scale down to weld. Oh, that's not good. Scale 0.5. But yet again, you just have to play with the settings a little bit. And then it looks like she's taking a step. That's what you want. And now frame 18, then we're going to do the same thing, only on the opposite side. Careful not to grab that one. Or else it will click something like this. If you cannot grab it, I would suggest zooming in, just like this one, just like what I'm about to do. And you see, kind of looks funny, but that's because we got to fix it now. So like again, we're gonna just set it down to 50%. If I go backwards, if I go forward through the timeline, you'll see now she is that. It's pretty awesome. But I guess you can switch the position of the tattoo, just like this one. Just be careful not to overdo it. Compromising, do the same thing. Oh, that looks fun to me. But always with animation, of course, it's always more exaggerated than normal. So, of course, okay, I'm swinging a little bit just to see how that looks. And stare at that for a little bit. Does that look right? Except for the feet. Close this for a while, and then let's go ahead and focus on one of the feet now. It's not gonna be hard. Excuse me, I got the doggy that likes to bark. You can also copy this all keyframes too. And copy it right here. Yeah, it will work. Yay, I figured that's something easy to do. Then it looks like she's stepping forward. So it's really easy to do as soon as you learn how to do it. Okay, let's actually now work on the other character now. So as soon as you finish up with this master file that we're gonna use, we're gonna go ahead and name it to OCB6. And let's put Lucy into the library. what I'm doing is saving the file into the thing. But a lot of times you're gonna have to deal with something like this. It's because I'm live streaming this content. So we're gonna reopen this file. Just give it a second. There we go. Now it's gonna ask me to recover the file. Now let's see if Benjamin is still on. I try legit, man. Let's see if this is the correct. Yep. Okay. So let's try that again. This is all the stuff that I was working on before. It's actually quite a folder called this. And make sure that we're selecting the right folder. Oh, there we go. I think Corey is saved in here. There we go. And this one I can actually transfer to any document that I want to, or into anything that I want to. Critical. Even though this is Carly, this is Lucy. That was before last week. Let me see if I. Oh, the dogs are loose. I'm debating whether or not to do this next week. Or probably in a day or so, because I cannot do this. Oh well. Let's just continue anyway. I might have it still. if I can find it. There we go. What do you know? I found your old file, legit man. Yeah, I found out. Early. I wonder if that was, I wonder if that was Sunset, but that was Shooter. Cool. Let's actually save this one. So I'm gonna transfer the color scheme of Shooter right there over to your new model. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Random man, I did a lot of work. So let's actually copy Lucy. I almost need the second one. There we go. Wow, this has been a real long time ago. let's actually correct. Let's do right here. Duplicate. Pull that shoe there. Then let's rename this what's it? So it's gonna be easier. So I don't remember switching your hands colors. We'll see. We'll go over to hairstyle and then let's see if I can grab hairstyle. That's good. That's good. Sorry if I'm mumbling to myself, but that's how it works. Call me Mr. Mumbles. That's recorded. This had to be one of the hardest animations that I did. I almost about killed myself. Not literally. But yeah. It's not good. Okay. Let's see how she looks right now. Let's see. Hold on. I sent something there first. So I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow around the same time, 12 noon to about 3, unless if I'm not doing anything. But that looks awesome. Okay. Let's get rid of this background for right now. Let's see. I couldn't match this. Circle. Oh my. Yes. So I think that's all that I have time for today. So please make sure to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel for new content. I'll try to have a constant schedule of not daily one that I was trying to get up. It's a little bit harder. And if you're new here, subscribe, tell your friends. Yeah, yeah, if you really want to, you can donate to my PayPal, which is located in the description below. And remember to that I do take requests. Other than the drip man, he's kind of like my only fan. It's awesome. Um, yeah, this was Kazumi Chan Productions. I am Chris. Bye. Oh, and if you want to comment later, you can. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright, see you guys. Bye.